A call tonight for ICE to release a man that it is holding.
He was getting ready to donate his kidney to save his brother's life. And WGN's Courtney Spinelli has the details tonight.
Advocates with the Resurrection Project say Jose Gregorio Gonzalez's main concern is staying in the U.S. long enough for immigration agents to hear his case. He fears he could be deported before getting the chance to make a life-saving donation that would help not only his brother but another patient. A call to action Monday night.
This is literally a matter of life and death.
An appeal to immigration officials in hopes 43-year-old Gregorio will be released to give someone else a second chance at life. Gregorio's younger brother, Jose Alfredo Pacheco, is in end-stage kidney failure. He receives dialysis 3 times a week, 4 hours at a time. His hope for receiving a new kidney severely diminishing.
On March 3rd, I witnessed 6 ICE agents ambushing 2 brothers as they were simply trying to get to their dialysis appointment.
Gregorio is being held at a detention center in the Midwest. His attorneys request for a stay of removal to stop or delay his deportation, denied without reason. His attorneys plan to request a review but are pleading for humanitarian parole, allowing him to make the donation.
Relief in this case is not necessarily that Jose Gregorio gets to stay. It could very much mean that he still goes back.
He's actually said that he's willing to return to his home country after being able to do the donation.
Attorneys say Pacheco arrived in 2022 and submitted a still pending application for asylum, which would be void if he left the country. Gregorio came once he learned of his brother's illness. He was denied entry initially because immigration officers did not feel he had a reasonable fear of returning to his country, not because he had a criminal history. Due to no deportation flights to Venezuela, he was allowed to stay in Chicago under supervision and become his brother's caretaker.
Jose Gregorio belongs at his brother's side, not behind bars.
Gregorio and Pacheco had upcoming appointments at the University of Illinois Hospital to discuss next steps in the transplant process. Even if he wasn't a match to his brother through the kidney swap program, he could still donate his kidney to save someone else's life.
And Alfredo will move up the list to receive another, saving 2 lives in the process.
An uncertain future as this group is asking authorities to consider their calls for help.
This isn't about immigration policy or legal status. This is about love, about family.
We have reached out to ICE for a statement, but because of a 1974 Privacy Act, we were not able to get any more information on his background or what could happen next. For now in Berwyn, Courtney Spinelli, WGN News.